What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Henry Spokey Corner podcast.
Wow.
Featuring Eric.
Wow, okay. Noted.
What's up, Eric? What's up? Besides that, you got a new job.
Oh, I got it. Well, not a new job. I got
an extra job.
An extra job.
Extra job.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you guys posted if we have to shift the schedule around. I'm gonna.
Or if I just get fired.
Don't say that. But like I said, now the dog's gonna bark. But like I said, the plus side to you having this extra job, it just means that there's more buys of the week. You know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay off my credit card debt.
What's a
or
little,
school debt?
What's a little $30 purchase every week? It's not bad.
That's
what you were doing pretty much.
That's
now
$20 a month.
That's what you do now, but minus the other job.
Yeah, I know.
Now, so with that all being said, let's just get into the buys of the week.
Nope.
No buys of the week still.
Mm-hmm. I'm holding out for holidays, man.
Are you gonna so now this is how I used to work when I used to get like an extra job.
Sure.
I used to celebrate and then buy myself something. Are you going to do that?
I don't know about that though, because like I usually reward myself to celebrate. I reward myself when I'm feeling sad. I reward myself when I'm mad. So it's a slippery slope.
Oh, okay, yeah, don't do that. Yeah. So, actually, before we got into buys of the week, I got the email from YouTube yesterday morning, that I'm officially monetized. Woo! And then, so my girl, she was waiting for this moment, and then so she had a present waiting for me. This is what she got me.
Oh, that's cool.
She's like, here's your monetization trophy.
Did they make that in Dragonite?
And they should, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Probably just in Pikachu.
Probably an Eevee.
I'm starting to be a Pikachu collector, dude. That's what I think it's like turning into. There's like some pretty cool Pikachu cards. I've been making a lot of Pikachu content.
A lot of Pikachu cards, not the
obviously not like the gold stars or anything, but there's a lot of cool like affordable Pikachu cards.
It's just funny based off of like last week's topics. Like you were just crapping on that Pikachu.
Well, I don't want that in my collection.
No, for sure.
Yeah. This person they probably are not gonna watch the podcast. You guys are only the diehards watch the podcast. I mean, like I study the numbers a little bit too much, but like the people that comment probably don't watch the podcast. But he's like, you talk. I've been watching you for the past couple of videos. All you do is just shit on the Pikachu, but you'd be happy to pull it, wouldn't you? I was like, yeah. If you actually
said that?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. If you actually watch the content,
yeah.
What did I say in the content? In the content, I said, if I pull it, it's going to get created to then get sold, so I could buy the Milotic. I literally said that. So you obviously didn't watch the content that much, but I said I was nice. I was like, oh, you must be new here, and then I ended it with a have a good day. So that's fair.
What if it was a night?
Huh? All right. Well, with all this that hijinks out of the way, buys the week, nothing.
No,
you're not gonna go out and like
next week
to celebrate.
Well, I don't got the job yet, man.
Like, you said he offered you the job.
No, I know, but I haven't started yet.
Oh,
I'm like still like probably weeks out for my first check from there.
Hey, never too early to celebrate, baby.
Not everyone's like GPS, get paid weekly.
That is true.
I'm gonna miss that whenever I leave GPS.
The weekly paychecks are
nice. But also, I think GameStop's already having something like Black Friday sales.
Bro, too early.
24.99.
Yeah.
And then, but Target, do you see the leaked Black Friday deals?
Eric came prepared with some topics today. What are you?
Is this a topic?
I mean, usually you have nothing prepared.
Okay, that's messed up.
But what?
I'm good at flying off the seat of my pants. That's not true. Is that the phrase?
No,
that's not the phrase.
I don't know.
Flying up? No. Never mind. But yeah.
So you said GameStop?
GameStop is like 25 right now for ETBs, but I think it's mainly like Scarlet Violet era.
They don't have Sword and Shield?
I don't think so. But Target, at least the leaked ad or whatever it was, or if it's real. I'm assuming it's real. I've seen so many people report on it.
Yeah.
It was showing Sword and Shield era stuff for I think $20. Yeah. Which they did that last year too.
Oh yeah. That's how I got all those.
I didn't find any of them, but so I probably won't.
They're in Dayton, Ohio, in the middle of
you're right. Yeah.
The woods,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. So there's that, and then I posted on the community post. If you guys saw that this morning, I try to post every day on the community post, but it doesn't seem like it reaches a lot of people. Well, that's what the graph says. It reaches tons of people, but no one sees it.
Not even subscribed to you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I went out. I
am.
I'm
subscribed to you on both accounts.
So the big black box that has all the old school cards. The one I got from Japan, the Venusaur card, the sparkly.
Oh, the
Champions Champions Toolkit, the big one.
Yeah, the game, that's like
deck. Yes, that's like Costco. $229.
Really? Oh, it's still so expensive.
Yeah, that's kind of.
A lot of places it's not expensive as it obviously was when it came out, which is great.
Mm-hmm. How much was that retail?
Wasn't it like $400?
Oh shit!
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I want to say it was $400 because I think I've seen it on sale for like $300.
I remember when it first got like announced and we were covering it, and to now it's already on sale. Like,
well, it came out like last year, didn't it?
Yeah, I know.
All this time is flying, man.
That's true. That is true. So they have that, and then they have the Charizard box with the little figure.
Yeah,
yeah. So that's at Costco. But it had
a Costco that you've seen.
Yeah, I put it in the community post. Yeah, I'd look.
No, but like not online. Like you went to the Costco.
Oh, no.
Because every time there's something's going on, I never see it at my Costco.
Well, you go to you don't go to the good Costco.
Which one do you go to? You go to the one in Arden.
Yeah. No, I go to one in Rancho.
Yeah, that's one that I go to.
Yeah, they always have.
By the Walmart?
No.
What? There's another one?
Yeah.
There's the Thomas. There's the one by the mall. And then there's the one...
in Rancho. The one that's deep.
Am I thinking of Citrus Heights? Is there a different one? The one that's closer to where I live.
Yeah, there's a whole different...
doxing myself.
Yeah. whole different Costco.
The one right by my address.
Yeah, the different one. That's a different one. And then there's the new one in the Thomas.
I know the Thomas one.
That one never has Pokemon. Ever. If you want all the Pokemon one, go to the one in Rancho and go to the one in Elk Grove. They always have Pokemon.
I'm not going to Elk Grove.
But that one has no... dude.
Let's go together. Remember we were supposed to go to cart shops together? We never did that.
My paychecks have been going to Japanese... buys of the week. Let's get on topic. Buys of the week. I did post I think it was the title was like Better Alternative, where I gave you guys the SIRs in English and then their counterparts in like Korean and Japanese. So I've been scooping up a ton of those. I got the Iron Valiant EX in English for $20 on eBay, which is crazy, right? Is that not insane? Did you think that card was $20?
Which one are we thinking about?
Iron Valiant from Paradox Rift. There was the Ancient Roar with all the springtails, and then Iron Valiant.
Oh,
is like the Gallade robot.
Yeah.
$19. That was the chase card for Paradox Rift. So I made these new style of videos. You probably haven't watched any of them, but these new style of videos that I do, I like think of all these cards and then I just go on like TCG Player and like kind of do it live. And some of these cards, I'm just like, oh my god, like what happened to that price? Like the Iono is like a $56 card now. I thought it was still like 100 or something. So I think I'm gonna scoop that one up in December. But yeah, I got that card, and then I think that's it. That's pretty much my buys of the week. I'm trying to like cool it. Trying to. But dude, the Chinese market is so nice. Like, oh man. I definitely was looking at. I have a few on my watch list. The Sylveon from EV Heroes. It's pretty cheap. But you have that card, right? This Sylveon, the big one, big Sylveon.
No.
You don't have that one. You don't have that one.
Sylveon, no.
Oh, you're not a Sylveon guy. No. You're an Espeon guy. Why did I think you?
I have the Espeons.
You have the Espeons. Okay. Yeah. I actually like the. We probably talked about this a million times, but I actually like not the big Espeon, but the smaller one.
Yeah.
The one that looks like it's all like made with chalk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. That's like, yeah. It's probably my second favorite. No, my number one favorite is the Glaceon, but second one would probably be the Espeon.
With like the books, right?
Yeah, sick, so sick. I just like when Pokemon is like drawn in a different like I do like the what is hard edge style with you could clearly see the black line.
Sure.
I do like the cartoony style, but then I do like when it's just painted like in a different picture. But what's your favorite evolution from Evolving Skies? Is it the
from Evolving Skies?
And don't say the Moonbrand. You can't say Moonbrand.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Because either of us don't have that.
I think favorite that I have.
No.
So
Never mind. Forget what I said.
I know you don't like the
I actually don't like any of the VMAX ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually
Like the Leafeon's terrible.
It's funny. That's literally the one that I was about to say because like I know you don't like it, but I actually don't mind the Leafeon.
You don't mind it, or you like it?
I kind of like it. I like it.
But I didn't ask you what did you kind of like. I asked you what
is my favorite.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
That's Beyond. Then I mean,
which one is it? The Sleepyon. Oh wait, it's not even
Sleepyon's from
Fusion Strike.
Yeah.
I always think that card is in Evolving Skies. It should have been in Evolving Skies though. Can we agree on that?
I would. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, I guess it should have been.
Yeah, it was just like a little filler. But what is the Espeon in Evolving Skies?
It's the chalk one.
Is there only one?
Yeah, isn't there?
Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Well, now I got it.
Because the VMAX ones are the Glaceon, Umbreon, and Leafeon. Yeah, and then the other ones were promos. Mm-hmm. The alternative arts were promos. So I did have a question today for today's podcast. What do you think of the popularity of Pokemon like right now? Is that like a kind of a too broad of a question or too general of a question? Like it seems like Pokemon is again like very popular, but I think it's very popular in not the collecting side.
I think Pokemon is easy to be like.
Think about it first though.
Oh,
like,
what?
Don't just spew. Think you understand the question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go.
Yes.
Okay, go.
I think Pokemon is easy to be like casual in, therefore makes it kind of like more popular.
Mm-hmm. For example,
I mean, to like you know how many TikToks I see of like people that are like, you know, a person that's collecting or whatever, and then it's like those funny little things of like their girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever is like, oh yeah, I get all these cute cards and my significant other doesn't want, you know what I mean? And so it's easy in that aspect to like get into and be like kind of intrigued by it because like there's something for everyone, and therefore makes it popular or easy to know or easy to like maybe get into the show, the game, the thing, because there's a part of, I mean, you can say that for a lot of things. Well, I guess you can't because like Magic, for example, there's just the game.
It's just a game. No one collects Magic.
No, you could but I mean in terms of like, there's not like a show. There's not like you're not like collecting cute creatures of Magic. You know what I mean? Like how Pokemon is or whatever. Like you're collecting. Like for me, I collect the Merfolk or collect and play.
Yeah,
but
you want to just collect like just badass cards.
I mean some people do that, but like I mean like in sense of like for that. Maybe this is just me and my different biases of Pokemon versus Magic, but like me collecting badass cards in Magic is like collecting for game reasons.
So they're badass in like two different ways. They might have cool art and they're
useful. Yeah. And then there's also a lot of like different reprints of in Magic where like a certain card it does the same thing in every.
Oh, that's how Pokemon is too.
I know, but like
they reprint the same boss's order and.
I guess that's true. Yeah. And it's different, certain like training cards and stuff like that. But like these ones they're like it would be like, I don't know. I guess you can say the same thing for like the Pokemon are constantly changed, but like it's the different cards. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, is that a broad question? Yeah, but I mean, I think it's.
So it's funny that you say that. Say that because you said TikTok first. I think when I log onto TikTok, because I haven't been too much on my Pokemon TikTok, and it definitely seems like it's more collector based and very like what do you say, like the casual fan?
But it's hard to be like on the outside looking in because like our things are so tailored now to like we're in an echo chamber as per se, is like it's our For You pages. We're gonna see what we look for.
Yeah, but okay, so let me ask you this: do you follow any Pokemon content?
Yes.
On YouTube. Like,
yes.
Like, do you actually subscribe to them?
Yes.
And then what pops up in your shorts feed there? Is it the same or different content?
I would say different. I don't know. I don't even, but I'm the way that like, I'll just subscribe to people just to do it.
Oh, but that doesn't pop up on your shorts
and
feed?
So,
Does it pop up on like your feeds?
I don't really look for my shorts like that.
Oh, okay.
Majority of my shorts that I look for are just random crap. I don't follow every one of them.
Oh, see, we're so different. 'Cause I only look at shorts that are like.
I don't, but yeah,
if it's something I'm not interested. Yeah. I literally click the little 3 bubbles and not interested.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see like when I go on TikTok, I'm just like, it's just stupid collecting.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people ripping just like the collection boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or just like, oh, I picked up this like you know, just whatever, totally like whatever card. Where when I go on like YouTube, it's more like the big hitters, and it kind of like has me or makes me have FOMO because of the level of collections are just much bigger. Yeah. Where like on TikTok, it's like a very like ground level casual collectors. Where like,
well, my YouTube's also, it's hard because my YouTube is a lot more, what's the word? Not muddled. My YouTube changes a lot more than anything else. Just because like I go into flavors of the week. Yeah. Like one day, cool, a bunch of Minecraft videos are popping up. The next day, you know, it's all Pokemon or opening or whatever, collecting. The next week or whatever day, it's now my whole feed is or home screen is like art and investing or whatever. Like it's always something different that I get into, and that it's only ever that.
Oh, your YouTube algorithm like fully takes over.
100%.
Oh, that's
and then
crazy.
That sometimes I'll like when I'm too tired of a topic, that's when I eventually will do like the not interested. Yeah. To hopefully kind of weed out my For You page more generally. Yeah. It doesn't really work. It all just gets overtaken by whatever thing I've been watching.
That's what you need to do, right? So like when you have your categories on the top, just always scroll to the categories. Yeah. Whatever you're feeling. Don't hit all, because then you're gonna be full. It's like Venom. You're gonna be fully consumed. Over by one whole thing. I've noticed that with like my my crypto stuff or daily habits stuff.
Yep,
if I just continue, will
click the one, and then I literally will click a video, and I will instantly like zoom it down to the corner so I can still scroll for anything else. God. I'm bad. I have no what's the word? Like retain. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I started to do that for a little bit, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, you need to just
doom scrolling.
Focus. Well, it's like my timeline isn't junk.
Yeah,
like
mine is junk.
Yeah, I don't like brainless consumption. Like I look at like
coffee.
I like no like no offense to you, but I look at like what my girl watches, and she's like, oh, look at this like little frog jumping from a lily pad. And I was like,
okay, mine's not that.
Well, I mean, it's like it's just brainless, like it's like mindless stuff, you know. But
well, sometimes mine isn't, like, because like again, like a lot of my stuff is like will be art stuff, and I'll get into my motivation phases of like you know how to build up my art or like sell or whatever, make things. Yeah. But then it's just like, it just gets annoying because it's always like, it's never just a general list of stuff. It's always like, okay, now all of that is like, I don't get it.
Yeah. But, when you go on YouTube, like what type of Pokemon content do you consume?
Well, I don't not really look up a lot of Pokemon content on YouTube right now.
But I mean,
I used to, and it would be like openings and stuff like that.
Oh, openings. Okay. That's the only thing that you wouldn't like.
It was Lionheart and
Leonheart,
whatever. Leonheart and Pokerev is who I used to watch.
Dang, that's interesting.
That was like a few years ago, though.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm like yesterday I watched Pokerev open Team Up. Obviously, I'm never gonna open a box of Team Up, but
you might. I think that's more attainable than.
Dude, I think it's like $3,000 or something. Like that.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I want to open.
I said might.
Oh yeah. I was like, you know what? I want to watch some Team Up because I don't really know like what's in there, you know. So then I watched that, and I was
Team Up cards.
And I was like, okay, that was all right. And then I watched him open Unified Minds, and I was like, wow, there's really nothing in Unified Minds.
Yeah.
I like the box art, but
I have my Unified Minds that I was so excited for, and I'm like, I don't think I ever want to. There's no reason for me to open this.
So then the biggest card he pulled was the Raichu and the Alolan Raichu, the GX tag team. And it was he looked it up on TCG Player. It's $30.
Yeah, the main card.
I have that card.
The main card I want from like the Unified Mindset, which was not really like it's a promo, so I could just get in English, which is more expensive, I guess, because it was it's a 10 promo. The Mew and Mewtwo.
Oh, Mew and Mewtwo. Yeah,
where it's like, where Mewtwo's like.
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I told you this. I told you about
it. Dude, I don't freaking know, man.
It's definitely heavily played. I
got
it for 50 cents.
I want the 10.
I got it for 50 cents. The tin is beautiful. There's a guy I follow, 100 Charizard. His name's 100 Charizards on YouTube, and he does the tins, and he just opened that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't open it though.
No, it's a beautiful tin. Yeah, it's a beautiful tin. Oh, but yeah. So I guess it's my turn. But I just think like the collectors or the space right now is just so ran by people that are just in this for the dollar amount. And it's funny because we kind of started this podcast on a whole like collector like I think our first couple podcasts we were just talking about like us collecting. We never talked about like money or dollar value.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
Oh no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I just think that there's not a lot of people that are here. I'm like, well, I want to know what like Pokerev's favorite Pokemons are. You know, like
I'm sure he's said.
But like, I mean, I don't know, like a video like where they just like talk about like their like I don't know. Is that like too much to ask? That like,
yeah,
is it? I want to hear. I want to.
Not gonna get the views.
It's not gonna get the views, but and maybe if you package it like in a different light, like I do like hearing my favorite like Pokemon content creators talk about like, oh, how did they get into? Maybe I have to watch like an interview with them or something.
That or like, I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of stuff that they probably have said before, like in between videos or you know in the middle of like. I don't think there's no reason for them to have a
or just like how I do like my favorite cards of like the month. Like I want to hear what their favorite cards. You know, like I want to know what their taste. I guess pause. I want to know not how they taste. I want to hear. I want to hear what their taste in cards are.
Sure.
You know, I don't know. I think that's a fair criticism. But then, like I said, it was just like when I first got back into the whole Pokemon collecting stuff. I was so hyped on just like the art, and I loved. It was like when they say ignorance is bliss. It really is bliss. I told you like.
Yeah, that's why they say that.
Yeah. Like it really is bliss because like. I have like my first binder like when I lived with you, my first Pokemon binder when I got back into it was just like filled with hollows because I didn't know what was actually worth like anything. So I just collected all the hollows because I thought they looked sick. Like my first like card that I thought I pulled was like the Hisuian Arcanine from I forget what that is, maybe Lost Origin. But I was like I remember pulling it and I was like, wow, this card is like freaking sick. I haven't seen a holographic card. I was like. My like 1993 brain was like, "Oh my god, this has to be like, this has to be worth something."
No, I feel that. I felt the same when I was getting back into it for like whenever Evolutions was coming out. And I'm like, yeah, behind it. And I pulled the reverse dragon. Oh my god, reverse Charizard. And I'm like, oh, whoa! Yeah, and I'm like, oh,
wait, the reverse base set Charizard isn't that worth something?
I think that's one of the higher ones, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's like,
but it's still like evolutions though, so it's like you know,
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is sick, and then I just put it wherever, didn't realize, and still didn't like take care of my cards.
Yeah, that was like me with I pulled the Celebration Venusaur, and I thought I was like, oh my god,
I almost used it for a painting.
Well, it's like $13. You still can get. I think I just did a video on it, like,
but still, I mean, I shouldn't. Do that. Not a reverse Charizard.
but yeah, I was like, oh my god, I pulled something crazy. I was like, and then like I used this like ghetto freaking like authenticator app. Then I just typed in the wrong card, and then I must have looked at the complete wrong thing. And how I did is I put it on Instagram. I was like, oh my god, I pulled the Celebrations of Venusaur.
And someone's like, nerd, that's worth $1.
Yeah, my homie from San Francisco, he's like, dude. Don't use that app. Like, I don't know what app you use. He's like, no, you look at the little corner right there. That's the number.
Take this off your Instagram.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
that was me.
So stupid.
Did I tell you about that little book that I bought one time from a garage sale? I told you like the price, like the value.
Yeah, that was TCG Player before TCG Player.
Yeah, it was like a little hardcover book that I got from the hardcover book from TCG a garage sale. Yeah, the hardcover TCG Player, where it was like it told like the price of like all like the first generation like cards.
Yeah.
And then it was the Charizard base set. And I'm like, oh wow, my Charizard's worth so much. And then it's like, well, one, it's not first edition or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I didn't realize that at the time. And I'm like, bragging on my friends.
Yeah.
Like, I got the Charizard. Yeah. Like, my brother pulled it, but it's mine now.
Yeah.
But yeah, days, it's not really worth all that.
And it was probably like heavily played. You kept your cards. Your mom made you.
Yeah, I still have them.
No, but I'm saying like your mom made sure that your cards were.
Well, yes, my mom was very strict about like collectibles and stuff like that. Yeah. Not strict, but like my mom definitely wouldn't let me sell or like trade or anything like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they were in a book. That book got like messed up somehow, and for years, from like my teen years of getting out of Pokemon to like maybe I guess somewhere in high school.
Yeah.
So maybe, it's only a few years. Yeah. Middle school to high school. That my Pokemon cards were in a giant Ziploc bag, a gallon bag, just loose. My Charizard and I think
in the middle?
Jolteon
Was
was
like safe?
they were in a sleeve at least.
Okay.
I think in a top loader, but like they were like both in the same one. So still like good, but also still terrible.
Oh yeah.
But like, I mean, I was a kid when I had them all. So like, they were once in a book. The book ripped or something. I don't know what happened to the book. It was one of those like green little books.
Oh yeah.
With like, I forget who was on the cover of it, but I think maybe Charmander. No,
That's awkward. Charmander on a
no,
green
maybe
book.
Because I think it wasn't. Maybe not. It was like one. It was like one of those. Like licensed one where it's like they have a different starter on the property. I think a different color. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Probably.
If I find a picture, I'll like. You won't.
I do. I post all of those pictures. Yeah, you just reply like 4 days late after the podcast is already posted.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Shut up. But yeah,
Eric, where's this picture?
What was I saying? That it was just the book said it was worth
Yeah.
a certain amount, and it really was not.
This may you just like brought some nostalgia back in my mind. I this may sound crazy to a lot of you guys, but just feeling like some of those like early holographic cards, like you said, the Jolteon, that was like my favorite card to hold. I don't know why, just like holding some of those like OG cards just bring back something.
Sure.
You know, like the Pokemon Investor Nostalgianomics. He was talking about like he's like those vintage cards, they're just so ugly. They're just like, he's like, you guys like those things? They're just like there in like a plain background. You guys like went crazy over this. I was like, no, dude, you don't understand what those felt like. Like those felt like, I still get those feelings. Seeing the Jolteon, I don't have the Jolteon, which is crazy. I don't think I have the Jolteon. Maybe I do. I have,
Are you talking about like feelings or like
I'm talking about
internal feelings?
both.
Oh.
Actually, both.
Okay.
Like whole like, I'm obviously not like freaking like touching
know,
the
man.
card like that,
Yeah.
but just like taking it out of the sleeve, putting it in my hand, and like looking at it like this.
Yeah.
This it just brings it back. I don't know.
Sure.
Like not for you. You never.
I don't think so.
Were you like when you okay? So what was your? I don't know if we talked about this. What was like your first big pull that you remember? Like
We've definitely talked about this.
that you remember like holding it though, like in your hand and looking at it, and be like, oh my god, or did you already know to like top? Oh,
No, I
yes, penny
didn't.
sleeve, top
definitely
loaded.
did not
Because
know.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do that.
You just put it right in your pocket, huh? Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I needed.
God, it's being awkward if it's like different than what I've said in the past. But
I literally can't.
I think the first one that I maybe have an earliest memory of, and again, I know for sure I've talked about this set before, and everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, you already told us." The Heart Gold Till Silver.
Oh yeah.
Set. I forget which one in that kind of run, but maybe Unleashed. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Just something down the line. Yeah.
It doesn't
matter.
something Heart Gold Till Silver, and
Yeah.
it was the one of the half cards of
Oh, like the break cards.
yeah, which one? No, not the break cards. It was like the one that you put two cards on top of
Oh
each
yeah.
other. Which one do I have? I forget which one I
Oh, you
have.
said a Suicune.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What is it like? Is it Suicune and Entei?
Yeah.
R1 and then
Yeah.
but I remember getting that card.
And like, how did you react? Did you like?
I mean, I'm sure I was excited. I don't remember specifically
Oh, okay.
how I reacted.
Like I think, and I could be like, I hope I'm consistent with the story, but I think the first card I pulled that was like big was the Muck, which is a holographic. I was talking about like a holographic that like I was like, oh my god.
yeah, no, I definitely don't remember pulling any of
because I didn't pull
base
exactly. I didn't pull
or jungle.
I'm definitely consistent with this story that I didn't pull shit from base sets.
Yeah.
Like I definitely, I didn't pull anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to feel like I might have pulled the Moltres, something random like that, like a
Sure.
Moltres or like but I know for sure I pulled the Muck. That's what I was like, oh my god, I actually pulled something from 7. And then my friend convinced me that the 7-Eleven was like they have all the good packs. I'm like 7-Eleven, and I remember like did you pulled or you picked booster packs with friends, right? Did you do a RC probably?
Yeah.
Did you guys have any like little superstitions of like?
Well, it's funny you say that because like I remember
Because I think every kid, and let us know your guys'
Well-
superstitions like in the comments because I know they have some too.
Well, superstitions. I don't know about. I mean, I think this is something that I do now, even
Oh,
with like
shit.
groceries. You never pull the first one.
Okay.
I don't know if I remember. I don't. vividly remember doing that. But I know like you'd always grab the pack art that you like the best.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't do that. That's cool. I mean, that's one thing.
Oh,
So what we did is we would get the blisters.
yeah.
And then we would stare at them. And then my friend, his older brother said that the hollow was like, it was like, would bend the pack. So we would always line them all up. And then we would choose the one that had a little bit of a bend. It wasn't that.
Sure,
It wasn't
yeah.
the case. But
I remember we were so dumb.
bro, we would literally line them up like this.
Yeah.
And it would three of my homies be like, hey bro, which one?
We were such dumb kids because I remember we would go like it was when his mom was at work, so we'd just be alone together and we'd go to like Target or something.
Yeah.
And then we'd like go to the Pokemon aisle, and then not fully realize. Mind you, we're like we might be elementary or middle school. Definitely not middle school. It definitely had to be elementary school still. Where like so we just have our little like my parents' cash or whatever that they give me.
Yeah.
And we're buying like we're going through all the things.
Yeah.
And I remember not fully understanding. So I had to be young because I didn't fully understand how the cards and the sets and what you got, how it worked. I'm just thinking each product is Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah.
And then so I remember one time that we were like going through some stuff. Maybe it was tins or maybe it was like a deck box or it was something. And looking at the back, it's like, dude, it tells you all the Pokemon cards that you're gonna get. Like I don't want any of these. Like, but it tells you right. Like thinking that like
Yeah.
And this is for like the deck boxes. Like it tells you what you're gonna get, and you know we'd still like buy that or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't know what we were thinking, but like yeah, we used to think that they would spoil what was in the packs.
So funny.
I remember vividly thinking that, and I was like,
that sounds like
so dumb.
It sounds like a total kid.
Yeah,
kid.
maybe it's because like they weren't blisters or whatever at the time or whatever it was, and it was only maybe they were sold out and they only had that or whatever it was. But yeah, we would do that, and then God, it's so dumb buying tens and whatever boxes instead of only buying like blister packs sometimes.
I wonder if like young Eric right now, like how old were you in that story? Like
I guess
10,
maybe 10.
Okay, so if young 10-year-old Henry, young 10-year-old Eric,
they would not be friends.
No,
I'm just kidding.
teleported them right to the year 2024.
Okay,
and we show them like the EX cards. Would we just have a seizure because like the art is so crazy, or do you think
if you showed 10-year-old Eric this?
You'd probably go nuts.
I'd be like, "What the hell?" Yeah,
right?
probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know any better.
Because the art was just so was so basic back in.
What I want to know is how did 10-year-old Eric get Japanese cards?
Yeah, how did they make them? I
don't know how I got those.
Because I remember some kid he would have Japanese cards too. And I'm like, how did you? I mean, I don't know.
Remember my Dragonite that I had was a Japanese Dragonite, and
It's real.
Huh?
It's real.
I used to think that it was fake.
Oh, you told me.
Because it had the different background. And I'm like, this is a fake card, but I still love it because it was a Dragonite and had a little sticker on the back.
Yeah.
Don't know what happened to it. I wish more than anything I could have that card back.
Yeah.
But might have it.
My first experience with fake Pokemon cards was the 7-Eleven the same 7-Eleven that sold those Pokemon cards. So right next to it, right store, of course, in the hood they have the t-shirt, the t-shirt. Place at the pro clubs.
Yeah.
They have the gas station next to our work with all the hats, and so they have everything. It's pretty much a clothing store, but they had one of those little where you put the coins and you go like that, and they had the Pokemon cards, right? But the Pokemon card, you would peel it off and it would reveal like another Pokemon card. So a bunch of the kids would have the stickers and they'd be like, "Oh no, these are real Pokemon cards." I'm like, I don't know if those are real Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
But then we'd flip them for real Pokemon cards. I was like, I don't know, this is a sticker. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just where you consume Pokemon content. If you're on TikTok, I think it's more collectors like us. More people like us, I think.
Yeah.
On the ground level, what we consider ground level guys? Collectors? We're not like...
Yeah, I'm not very...
We're not top dogs or anything. We're not
No, I would definitely not say so.
No. I mean, I got some cool stuff, but... More cool stuff than Eric, but... You know? I was kidding. So, a comment that really stoked me out yesterday was this lady. She just followed me again yesterday, and she's like, I really like your content. It's like refreshing because you seem like you really like care about Pokemon. I'm like, I'm just a 33-year-old dude that really
Oof.
obvious. I mean, if it's not obvious enough,
Dating yourself.
that I love like Pokemon. Like I know a lot of these. Not saying like yeah, just a lot of these Pokemon like creators. Yeah, they talk about Pokemon, but I'm like, bro, I watch the show. I play the game.
Pokemon's alright.
I wear a Pokemon shirt like to work like 4 times a week, dude. Like I don't know. I'm happy that that they see that they see how passionate I am about Pokemon and Pokemon cards. I'm not just like some fake dude that's just like just buy this PSA 10.
Let's see how fake. Get a Gengar tattoo.
You want to draw it? Draw one up. I do want to get a Gengar tattoo, but I saw this one as like a 3D scan of Gengar. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay. Like it's like like the 3D glasses. How they have the 3 different types of like a red, green, blue.
Oh.
But it's like Gengar using, I forget what move it is in that he uses that like he like
double team.
A double team. Yeah. But it was in like a 3D one of those. But I was like, oh, that's pretty cool tattoo. I have a bunch of ideas, but yeah, it made me stoked. I was like, they actually see that I'm like, I actually care about like Pokemon. But I guess that does date me a little bit. But yeah, collecting. Back to collecting. Do you have any things that you would change? Like in the that you would like to see change in like the collecting space, or no?
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready for it?
Uh huh.
You ready? Ready for it? Like collecting space as in. I was gonna make a joke, but I was just gonna say bring back yellow borders. But
oh yeah, no,
I'm gonna say that every video.
But here's
until they do.
There's yellow borders. There's a kind of a yellow border. I hate these borders, by the way. Is there any? There's nothing in the collecting space that you want to see change? Maybe in
like for me, like that I want to change.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Like I would. Sure. Flying by the seat of my pants. I would like to collect more like. What's the word? Probably not the right thing to say on a TCG.
No, sure.
Channel, but I would like to collect like more, like how you have like not novelties.
Yeah. Yep.
Like unique things.
Yeah.
I don't have really any of that.
Okay.
It's just all boxes and sealed product.
Yeah. I think like I told you, that's where my collection. I think that the novelties part is really important because it just. As much as I love collecting cards and sealed product and stuff like this, when like the stamps, like it's cool. Deck boxes, like
I think that's what I mean, and not like less stuffed animals.
Yeah,
I don't care.
You know what Gen Z calls them? Stuffies.
Why? I've never heard that.
My girl was telling me, she's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. I was talking to the so and so, and they've got some new Pokemon stuffies that told me. I was like, what?
Gen Z or like Gen Alpha?
Because
like I'm Gen Z.
Oh, but what's like the youngest version of Gen Z?
Oh,
like how long? But 13,
I don't know.
13?
I'm on the cusp of Gen Z and millennial.
I thought it was 13. Anyways, young. Because
okay.
my girl does and they call them stuffies, and I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah,
stuffed animals it sounds very millennial.
Yeah,
because they're not stuffed animals. These aren't.
Sure.
But then like people call plushes, and then now that's stuffies.
That's
Stuffies sounds like
I don't like that. I haven't heard that yet.
Stuffies is like I got a stuffy nose.
Sure.
I got some stuffies. I was dying. I was like, what the hell did you just say? Stuffies.
I haven't heard that yet.
She's like, yeah, I got a new Pikachu.
Did you see my Gyarados stuffy? What the fuck?
So I guess that answered my question, but like I was talking about like more like for the like the collective of like for the hobby. Like is there something in the I guess it's a hard question. Like for me, what I want to see more of is like just more in a TCG, of course, because we're TCG podcast to an extent. But
I think we're broader than that at this point.
Yeah.
Don't label ourselves.
Sorry. Just a set more catered to collectors. Just kind of like a 150. I think the last one we got was 151. I don't think
not that long ago.
None of those are playable. Like those are just for us. but it was really small.
Do you play?
No, I don't.
So
play.
then,
but I know. But I mean, I watched Poke
sure,
Beach
yeah.
Poke Beach podcast. That's what they said. I don't know. And they run tournaments and stuff. But just I hope Team Rocket is like that. I hope Team Rocket is just like collectible AF.
Mm-hmm.
That's just like none of these cards are I just very very art focused. That's
speaking of art focus,
because I think the trainer Pokemon sets, I think there's going to be very. This is what everyone was speculating. I love reading the comments on Poke Beach podcast on their website. Everyone's like the trainer's Pokemon is going to be very player based because it's a new mechanic. Obviously no shit. But what were you saying?
Speaking of collectible cards, what do we think about the newer cards revealed for the Terrestrial Festival? Yeah.
Is it
Prismatic Evolution?
Hold on. Is it? How do you pronounce it? Is it Terrast? Is it
terrestrial?
My dumbass was typing terrestrial.
Terrestrial.
No, it's not
terrestrial.
It's I don't know. Is it terrestrial?
Prismatic Evolution.
Yeah. I would. That was gonna be the final topic.
Okay. Well, I segued there.
What does Eric think about those new cards? Let me guess. You love the Golden Go.
No.
That card is the worst. The card is terrible.
It's funny you say that because after I asked that, I'm like, crap, I don't remember any of the cards. The only one that I remember is Dragapult.
Yeah, what do you think?
I like the Dragapult. I mean, I don't love it.
Why do you always tell me what you kind of like? I don't give a shit.
Well, because
tell me what you actually like.
Out of all of them, it's probably the one that I like the most.
Damn, that's wild.
I can't. Hold on.
That is crazy.
I can't remember any of them now.
That's crazy.
Give me another one.
You don't even need that. I will tell you. I got them all memorized.
Okay, well,
Golden Go.
That's what I just said.
Dragapult. Terrapagos. Ursaluna. Blood Moon.
Oh yeah. Mm.
And then what was the other two?
You like the Blood Moon Ursaluna, don't you?
Yeah, I have that same style tattooed on my neck. Or this side, the same style. Yeah. So my favorite was which is crazy, but the Teal Mask. It's freaking
thought of you too, and
it's freaking sick, dude. That card it's pretty dope.
It's not bad, yeah.
Ogerpon has like grown on me so much. Like the more I watched, like I said, I created a video about that. Right, I'm gonna link that right there. But about the new, if it changes anything, if I like it more, I think those are just like added bonuses. Yeah, I think those are all cool. Besides the Goldango, even though he's on a skateboard, which I like. Yeah, but the teal mask is.
Out of all that, I probably like the Dragapult more, and it's only probably because it's a Pokemon that I like.
You like?
I think that gives it a little bias. But other than that, the Ursaluna is like a cool art style.
Yeah.
But
the Terrapagos needs whoever is like designing the Terrapagos cards, like they need to give them a new artist because we can never see.
It's different every time.
Yeah, but they need to talk about like being able to see Terrapagos. It's just a blurry mess in every single card.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I get it. It's an SAR.
Am I tripping? I mean, I guess it's fine because they're... But why does it feel like we just got like an Ursaluna, an Ogerpon, and I guess it's because of high class. But like, right? Am I tripping? Whatever. Like, give me something else.
Yeah, you just want something new.
Yeah, 1,000 cards, 1,000 Pokemon.
Yeah, I think that they figured out that the Teal Mask was definitely the most popular. I love the color green, so
okay.
I don't know. I just like the color green, and I maybe that's why I like Mask of Change.
Very insightful.
Much I don't know. But the Blood Moon Ursaluna looks amazing in my personal opinion. I really like it, and Teddy Ursa's my guy. So
that is true.
Have to like the evolution, but yeah, I think those are just cool added bonuses.
Do you have a...
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Which I already know the answer to this. Have you played Arceus? You haven't.
Yeah, I played it last week.
Yeah?
Yeah. I got one more star. I just need
do you have an Ursaluna on your team?
You ride Ursaluna.
Yeah, but you don't have one on your team?
Why? I could ride it. I don't want one. No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like normal type Pokemon. Normal Dark, is that what Ursaluna is? Blood Moon Ursaluna is normal Dark, right?
I don't know what it is.
I know it's normal. I don't really like normal Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like ice either. I
Okay.
don't know. Those are my two like non. Oh, and then third would probably be like grass type. Not a good typing, but
Okay.
but but yeah. So does that change anything for you for prismatic evolutions?
No, I already
Fresh or
pre-ordered
fresh?
3 boxes, so
Would you be bummed if you pulled any? Would you? Well,
yeah.
You're gonna pull the Trapagos,
And the golden
and
goat.
they go twice.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
Yeah.
I can see myself pulling the teal mask,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll probably get 2 full arts because
Mm-hmm.
I just pull slacking every time I open super electric charge breakers. You want this one? Here, this is for you. You can go home with this one.
Jesus Christ. Like,
Like I pull this thing every single. I'm on my 3rd box, and I pull slacking. I'm starting to like full art cards, by the way.
yeah.
They used to bother me, but you know, they look kind of cool in a binder. Don't
Well,
mind.
you know which one really bothered me? The gold ones from
Oh, those super bothered me too. Those are nasty.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep. From
what is it?
Paradox Rift,
I think so.
Wild Force, Cyber Judge. Did you pull a
I
gold
think
card?
so. Like
They're
the digital.
Yeah, they're terrible. I
have the Verizian.
I have
Or
Eriziic
not
too.
Verizian, Iron Leaves.
Oh, I have that one too. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pulled.
I know,
that
but
one.
it's
I pulled that one
different Pokemon.
too. When I pulled it, I was like, "Oh, guys, my mind's changed. These actually look pretty cool." And then it just sat on my desk for a minute, and I was like,
yeah.
"Ugh."
Do you have it right here somewhere?
It's in my binder.
Oh.
Yeah, I just ordered 2 new binders. Yeah, I don't think that changes anything for me. Besides that, I hope that I pull evolutions. And I wonder what the pull rates are going to be with those boxes. I just made a video again talking about how they're going to drop to $45. But I'm going to be very curious once the pull rates come out in Japanese for us Japanese collectors, you know,
Yeah.
us Japanese guys. What you just pull a Moonbryon first try? Are we calling it the Moonbryon 2.0?
Probably.
Or is it a Sunbryon?
Is it a sun?
That is a sun.
Better not be a freaking sun.
You said it was a sun.
Well, because it was like orange, but I remember it was like the blurrier pictures. I don't remember.
Why is
Should have been Espeon. Give me a Sunbeon. Sunspeon.
Is it Espeon in the sun?
A Suspeon.
No. Whoa, you don't want that one. I guess like Espeon's like an evening.
No, Espeon's the morning Pokemon.
Is it morning?
You evolve it in like I guess morning daytime.
Oh,
It's not evening.
Oh, well, they always paint
It's
it in
like
that
evening.
light.
If in the evening you would you get an Umbreon in the evening?
Nah. Remember that?
It's only night.
It's only night.
I don't know. But yeah, but it's the sun Pokemon.
Like Espeon, I always thought like it's like a 5 p.m. type Pokemon, you know? 4.
Espeon?
Yeah, like 4.
No,
5
Espeon's
PM.
definitely like a morning, dude.
Really? Oh, that's Glaceon.
What?
It's all dewy in the
No.
morning.
Oh,
you know?
that's fair.
Yeah.
And it's really cold in the
Yeah,
morning.
it's really cold.
But the moon's still out though. When we're talking about like us get up for work at 4 a.m.
No, I'm talking about like normal people's schedule, like 6 a.m.
I don't know normal people.
All right, so let's just make a tie. If I pull evolution,
Okay.
if I pull, which evolution would you be okay trading?
Oh,
trading me?
we should do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then not me like having to pull up.
If I pulled the Espeon, would you trade me? Like,
Well, here's the thing. I feel like
would you trade me the Umbreon for the Espeon?
that's the thing is I wouldn't because like I feel like Umbreon's kind of like
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just every podcast I'm gonna talk about how dope the Espeon card is
Sure.
if I have it, so that you want it
you're just
so
gonna piss me off.
bad. I'm gonna shill it.
shut up.
And you're like, you know what?
you don't even want the Flareon or Jolteon.
I
I would trade you the Jolteon for the Espeon or Espeon, whatever Flareon, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, Jolteon or Flareon, I don't care.
What do I think that the Jolteon and Flareon are gonna be easier to pull than the Espeon? Even though that's not.
I don't think
that's not how it works.
Just
Guys.
bias mindset,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. I'm like, I could pull the Flareon.
Which one you want? You like the Glaceon, right?
Yeah.
So I'll trade you Glaceon for
Espeon?
Leafeon.
Okay.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing our
for
roster.
Leafeon.
We're doing our roster, aren't we?
Oh, sure.
For like the ones that we want.
Sure.
So like me, Espeon, Leafeon.
Uh-huh.
You, Glaceon,
Yeah, I'll actually trade
Flareon, Jolteon.
I'll trade you Leafeon for anything.
I know you don't like Leafeon. So then you already had 3. I'm at 2.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess I'll get my next pick would be what's left. Sylveon, Sylveon, Vaporeon.
The Sylveon one is pretty cool. The Vaporeon's probably bottom 2.
Yeah, but I think I like Vaporeon more than Sylveon.
I'm not a huge Vaporeon fan anymore. I feel
like I'm getting the shit end of the stick here.
Why? I'll pretty much trade you anything for that.
Oh, okay, cool.
As long as it's not a Leafeon or a Vaporeon.
Fair.
You know?
Well, I'm just saying we should do our roster. No, I guess that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's only if we trade. Like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, if I get the Flareon, I guess I'm giving it to you. But no, that's not.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
No. Okay.
So if I get the Leafeon, would you trade me to Flareon?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, cool. You're for sure. Because we have it on camera.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Good deal. You guys heard it first.
I guess. I don't know.
I have a feeling I'm gonna pull one of the whack evolutions, which I'd be happy. I need to pull shit in EV Heroes. I have the Korean EV Heroes booster box in my cart right now on eBay. And I was like, I just want to spend like $300 and just see like whatever the Moonbringer price is in Korean. I think it's at like 400. I should just order 8-10 of the Korean EV Heroes and just have fun.
How funny would it be if I got the Umbreon and you got the Espeon?
You really want to trade me? That's
I
crazy.
feel like it'd be.
You don't even like Espeon that much then.
I love Espeon.
Obviously not that.
But
much.
like, come on, man.
What do you mean? Come on,
right? That's crazy.
Why? Why is it crazy?
Because the Umbreon's probably gonna be like. Whoosh.
Oh, now you care about pricing. Now you care about pricing.
Value's value.
Why?
Don't make me come out sound like the bad guy here.
Why is value? We literally just talked about how the podcast isn't about price.
Think of
I'm not thinking about
Evolving Skies, right?
I don't care.
If I got the Moonbrion and you got the Espeon, like
but if
aspect.
But listen, if Espeon was my favorite Pokemon, things would be different, bud.
I don't agree. Maybe, actually. I've done some stupid stuff before, so.
Yeah, I literally just traded, speaking of stupid stuff, I just traded a Vivid Voltage booster box for Astro Radiance. I lost like $35.
No, I know. I was wondering why you got Vivid.
Because I told you I wanted one.
I guess. For like your sealed or for like to...
Yeah, my sealed. I'm not opening it. It looks cool.
But like you're not going to like trade it for anything either? No. So I was like Astro.
I have 3 more Astro Radiances. What the hell do I need 4 Astro Radiances?
I guess because in my head I was like, I saw that text. I'm like, Astro for Vivid. Okay.
Yeah, he was down.
He must really want that Pikachu. I'm sure he was down.
Yeah, but it was a good box. A good box right there. The Chunkachu's in there for sure. You know.
Oh, you got a little bit of a scratch right there.
Ooh.
Okay.
What are you, a booster box inspector now?
Yeah. The what's it called? I learned this from Jodo Jake. I think it was you. Mm-hmm. That
did you watch Jake's video?
The seam should be on 3 sides, right?
Hey, did you watch Jake's video? That was a good video, huh?
I did.
Yeah, that was sick. Jake, I don't know how you didn't rip that thing off. But get. If that was Jake, if you ever hang out with this guy in person,
what?
Don't leave vintage booster boxes.
That's not, dude. That's not even. I don't know how many times I have to say this slander, man. I keep sealed way better than you do.
There's that the TikTok trend of the little kids, right? The parents would leave a bowl of
they're like, don't have it till I come back, and it's like, well, they eat it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't have it till you get back, and then they close it.
You're so full of it.
That would be you with like a pack of Evolving Skies.
You're so full of it. Eric, don't open.
Eric, don't. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the room. Don't touch it.
I have way more sealed than you.
I was watching that again. I'm gonna leave Jake's channel up. I'm gonna pop it up right here. Go follow my dude. He just did an excellent video talking about it was like a booster box, vintage booster box.
It was challenge or gym challenge.
Yeah, gym challenge. How to like spot if it's like a fake box or real box and stuff. But I was watching that thing and I was like, oh my god, what does it feel like to just rip open? Like, is it liberating? Like,
no, I'd be stressed.
Would you?
It would not be freeing for me.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, I gotta keep the pack card. I'm thinking of every dollar while I'm going through each card.
Why do you do that?
Oh, I don't do. This is for if it was a gym challenge box.
I'd rip the.
I don't do that for my. Well, I do that sometimes.
I'd rip the shit out of it.
I open like Paradox Rift, get nothing. I'm like, God, $4 and nothing.
You know, good that gym. Just to open a gym shop.
Oh yeah.
I mean, shrink wrap. I mean, the wrap is the wrap. Whatever.
No, I want the wrap.
The wrap's it's the same, right? Oh, the wrap, the Pokeball wrap.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you open of like How much is that booster box? Like 15?
I don't know.
10K, 15K, something like that? 5K? How does that feel? One day I'll learn. I'll know. Would you, if I ever make it big, on YouTube, we should, what would be a...
I thought you were going to ask me to go halfers on a 15K box. I was like, no.
No. What would be like a box that we can open that would be like kind of scratch both of our itches in like the vintage department? That's
Skyridge, Aquapolit.
No, hell
no.
No, that's way too expensive.
Well,
I don't know, like a $1,000 box. Would you be down? But
depends on how much I save for my second job.
like a 5. Like we both throw 5 at it.
Do you think I just have 5?
Wait, no,
I got rent, dude.
I'm saying in
if I make it big, in my salary or something, wherever I freaking end
okay,
up.
whatever. A 250.
Maybe I'll go to the police academy.
How about we
they start out 150K.
how about like unbroken bonds? What's that, like $500-600?
I don't know.
Unify Minds? Would you be down to Unify Minds?
I'm about to be a sugar baby for Calvin.
Oh shit! Hey yo!
Hey yo!
Okay, all right. That's enough of this.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Anything else? Any last words for
Probably not.
for our people? I think it was a good podcast. Yeah, I don't think
we really had. We just talked.
I mean,
you know what? That's what it should be. Comment down below. No more Henry questions. Let's just talk. Just kidding.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next week with episode 50 something.
Maybe.
And then after that, one more week before whatever the set that these two Mexican guys can't pronounce because
terrestrial.
Because
terrestrial.
Because the public school, Salinas, California public school system failed us.
Yeah.
Until next week. Peace.